He's...
Branya,
He's...
Branya,
Yours...
Branya,
I'm...
Branya,
Are there any other...
Branya.
I should know about?
Meow.
I'm out of here.
Anyway, greetings, citizens of the internet. My name's C+Hero, the hero VTuber making, and let's talk about Silverwolf. Silverwolf is a 5-star limited quantum nihility unit who was released a long time ago around the beginning of the game last year. Silverwolf's gimmick is her skill. She can inflict one type of weakness on your enemy. Let's say, for example, you have an ice mono team, 3 ice units with Silverwolf as a 4th party member. Let's say you face against an enemy that has all the weakness type except for to ice, and Silverwolf with her skill she can inflict, you guess it, an ice weakness on the enemy. She's the only character that can do this and the only unique character that could do this kind of skill for now. But there are 2 other units that do similar thing to Silverwolf's skill, and they are Huohuo and Firefly. Huohuo applies physical weakness to the enemy through his ultimate attack. In contrast, Firefly, when she activates her ultimate and uses her enhanced skill, the enemy gains a fire weakness even if they don't have fire weakness to begin with. However, those 2 characters are more niche regarding their fighting style, and Silverwolf is more universal when it comes to the support as a sub-DPS unit in most team composition. Silverwolf could be put in almost any type of team, and every type of team can benefit from Silverwolf's kit, especially her skill. I think Silverwolf is still an excellent character to pull for, mainly for free-to-play players or players who don't have her. Now, since we already got Silverwolf rerun like several months ago or last year, but I have a feeling that Silverwolf may come back again sometime later this year or next year in one of the future reruns in the game, because I still think that she is still very valuable character to pull for, just based off her skill and a kit alone. But what do you guys think? If Silverwolf return, do you plan to pull for her? Do you think she's worth pulling for? Or do you think she is not so relevant in the current meta of Honkai Star Rail? Let me know your comment down below. He's amazing. He's Maverick. And he's a bit of a narcissistic. His name is Dr. Ratio. Greetings, citizens of the internet. My name is C+Hero, the small hero VTuber making. And in this video, I want to talk about Dr. Ratio. Dr. Ratio is a 5-star limited imaginary hunt unit that makes single target attack and focuses on follow-up attack. His talent allows, when using his skill, a 40% fixed chance of launching a follow-up attack against his target once, dealing with imaginary damage equal to 270% of his attack stat. He was introduced back in version 1.6, and he was the first ever 5-star character available free for the first year anniversary of Honkai Star Rail. At the time, the game won the Best Mobile Game of the Year award at the Game Awards show, and it also won the Best Mobile App Game of the Year from Apple and Google. This reason became why Dr. Ratio was available to pick up for free until version 2.1. Since then, we have not got his rerun yet, making him the rarest character to get at the time of my recording for this video. So the question is he still worth pulling if he returns on the rerun banner in the future? I would say it depends on your account. He is a potent single target unit, and if you look at follow-up attack mechanics and enjoy playing follow-up attack, then you will enjoy playing with him. He has a good synergy with other follow-up attack units like Topaz, Aventurine, and Robin for support. Those 3 characters include Dr. Ratio, make up the game's most common meta follow-up attack team as of now. A fun fact about Dr. Ratio is that his famous outpost is the same post made by Acheron from JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 3, and his statue poses also make a JoJo reference too. Basically, that makes Dr. Ratio a whole JoJo character. If you like Dr. Ratio, whether for his follow-up attack kit, his look, or the fact that he's a literal JoJo reference, I recommend pulling him when he returns to the banner. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment below.
Well, now it's not awkward, right? Gojo?
Anyway, greetings, citizens of the internet. My name is Aventurine, the hero and VTuber in the making. And in this video, let's talk about Seele. Seele is a limited 5-star quantum hunt character who focuses on single target attack. Her skill allows her to enter a buff state when she defeats an enemy with her basic attack, skill, or ultimate and receives an extra turn. Seele attack also increases by 80% for 1 turn during this buff state. Sounds really cool, right? So is she Wolf Pui if she returns to the battle? Well, that depends, and that's a big depend. I would say poo her if you want to have fun playing her, but it is hard to say if she is good in the current game environment. Many other DPS characters do more damage than Seele and can do the job better than her. Other than Q2, she's the only DPS quantum character in the game. So if you want a DPS quantum character, you have either her or Q2 only. If you care so much about the meta, then she is in the T1.5 level on the tier list for a damage dealer currently. But if you invest in her and the team center around her, then she can do a pretty good job even right now. Though Seele used to be very good because when the game was released, she was the only DPS character in the game, so she was the center of the meta. But after a year, she wasn't anymore, and her relevancy or popularity decreased since then. But what do you all think? Are you planning to poo for Seele if she returns on the rerun banner despite her place in the meta? Or do you think she's even good in the current environment of the game? Let me know your comment down below. The correct answer to this question is yes. But let me explain. Greetings, sisters of the internet. My name is C+Hero, the hero VTuber in the making. And in this video, let's talk about Acheron and her poo value. Acheron is a 5-star lightning unit on the path of nihility. She is one of the game's most powerful and popular DPS unit, but she is also one of the most unique characters. She and the other Foxy character don't need the energy to activate her ultimate attack. Acheron uses a stack-based system to replace an energy generation-based system to activate her ultimate. One of her major traces gives her a significant boost in damage output. When there are 1 or 2 other nihility characters other than Acheron and the team, the damage dealt by her basic attack, skill, and ultimate increases to 150% or 160% of the damage respectively. So is Acheron wolf pooing in the game? I would say yes, but like I always say, it depends on you. If you enjoy seeing a big number in the damage or like her design, go for it, poo for her. But if you already have another DPS unit that does the job well enough, you may not even need Acheron, so save your poo for the better character you want later down the road. If you don't have at least 2 other nihility units on your account before pooing for Acheron, then pooing for her may not be the most helpful for you, and she won't be efficient in the gameplay. But that should not stop you from getting her. Again, if you like her look so much, I say go for it. Poo her now so that you can build her later, and that's probably the smartest thing to do because if you don't poo her now, you won't know when she will return for a rerun. Fortunately, Acheron is coming in the second phase of this current version, version 2.6, so I hope you have those sweet jades saved up and good luck at pooing her. But what do you guys think? Are you guys planning to poo for Acheron when she returns on a rerun banner? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment below.
You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while.
I mean,
when the time is right,
sit on a
I
couple
will
other
look for
things.
you again.
Greetings, citizen of the internet. My name is Heroine, the heroine VTuber in the making, and in this video, let's talk about Aventurine. Aventurine is a 5-star imaginary preservation unit. He provides a shield for all allies and effect resistance thanks to his talent. When enemies hit him or the shielded ally, he gains 1 point of blind bet. If he gets 7 points of blind bet, he will randomly activate a 7-hit follow-up attack on a single random enemy. And he can have up to 10 points of blind bet at all times. Aventurine is worth pooing because shield is undeniably excellent to use in most endgame modes in Honkai Star nowadays. Many enemies do area effect damage and attack multiple targets in battle, and elite enemies do significant damage nowadays, especially if you're playing at the harder difficulty levels of endgame mode like Master of Chaos, Pure Fiction, etc. I personally have Aventurine on my account and I love to use him a lot. Aventurine is also very good and he's a standard unit if you're building a follow-up attack team with DPS like Fei Xiao or Dr. Ratio. And many follow-up attack team you'll see have Aventurine. Aventurine is one of the best sustained or support units in the game, and fortunately, he is returning for a rerun in the second phase of version 2.6 alongside Acheron. So you better save up those Stellar Jade and Star Rail special passes if you want to pull for him. But what do you guys think? Are you guys planning to pull for Aventurine when he returns on the rerun banner, or are you planning to skip him to get a newer character like Sunday or the 5-star version of Tingyu? Let me know down in the comment below. Huohuo is goated. Greetings, citizens of the internet. So, you're wondering if Huohuo is worth pulling in the future of Honkai Star Rail? Well, the answer to that is yes. But let me explain. Huohuo is a 5-star Wind Abundance character introduced back in patch 1.5. She appeared in the game's story for the first time in a quest that acted like a Ghostbuster mission with other characters, Gwenephen and Susan. I highly recommend you guys play that quest if you want to know more about the character, but I know that is not exactly why you guys are here for. She is a healer, but not just any healer. In my other video, I mentioned that she is a mixed harmony character. She can provide attack boost by 40% and regenerate energy to your allies when you activate her ultimate. She heals your ally through her skills, and when she uses her skill, she gains something called the Divine Provision. This effect lasts for 2 turns, and if Huohuo has this Divine Provision when an ally turn begins, or when an ally activates their ultimate, their HP is restored. Huohuo is a great healer who acts like a harmony support character, who can help regenerate energy faster for your ally, so they can activate their ultimate faster, meaning doing more damage to your enemy faster. She is a worthy healer to pull if she returns on a rerun banner, and I bet her value will increase tremendously if she returns this year because she will be useful for someone like Aglaia, who is coming out very soon as I'm recording this video. She has a high energy cost, up to 350 exactly, so Huohuo will be very helpful to get Aglaia ultimate activate faster. The only downside of pulling Huohuo is that despite regenerating a lot of energy for ally, she doesn't regenerate her own energy much and her energy cost is high, about 140. Not as much as Aglaia, but you want to ensure that she gets hit by the enemies quite often, but not enough to unalive her in battle before she gets to use ultimate or be helpful in that matter. Like most healer in the game, she is not very strong when she does her basic attack, so you want to play her on the support/healer route as she was made for that only. But what do you guys think of Huohuo? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. And if you find this video helpful, please consider giving a like, click that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and check my last Honkai Star Rail video on the screen right now, or click the link down in the video description below, and consider joining my Discord server to discuss more about Honkai Star Rail. Thank you so much for watching guys, but don't forget, don't poo for the meta, poo for the waifu.